With tens of thousands of out-of-town visitors in Toronto for World Pride this week. The city, Tourism Toronto, the organization Equality for Gays and Lesbians Everywhere, also known as EGAL, and Canada's Castle, Casa Loma, have invited LGBT couples to make their commitments official at the biggest ever international LGBT wedding this Thursday. Joining us now in the studio is Nick DiDonato, President and CEO of Liberty Entertainment Group. Nick, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
This is a pretty big deal, huh?
It's a wonderful opportunity for Toronto to showcase itself.
Well, tell us how this came about.
We have acquired Casa Loma with Liberty Entertainment Group, and one of our mandates was to ensure that Casa Loma becomes part of the fabric of the city of Toronto. And World Pride was something that's going on in the city of Toronto. The city was thinking of doing something grand for World Pride, and we stepped up to the table and said, why not do something together, make this a tremendous wedding that we can all be proud of and showcase it to the world.
So this was your idea, your people?
Well, actually, it was our idea from our end, and the city was planning the same thing. So we worked together to bring the two organizations together, and it's turned out to be a wonderful, wonderful relationship.
So how many people do you expect?
Well, we're marrying 110 couples, and we're expecting over 1,000 people to attend the wedding.
Do you know where the couples are from? Do you know where they're all from?
Well, actually, they're from all over the world. Taiwan, Singapore, Israel, and many couples from across Canada. So it's going to be an international affair.
So when these folks fly in, what about marriage licenses? Can that be handled quickly, or...?
Well, that was one of the challenges in terms of orchestrating the whole event. This has to be a real wedding, so people will have to get married, will have to have ID, will have to have a relationship and commit to this, and they would get a marriage license at City Hall, which is $140. Beyond that, it's complimentary to them.
Now, weddings are nice, but sometimes the party afterwards is even more fun. Where's the party afterwards?
Well, the Casa Loma party is going to be, the wedding itself is being held on the ground, so we brought in a wonderful new glass pavilion. So it's the first time this pavilion will be used on the grounds of Casa Loma. The after party will be held in the gardens, so there's formal gardens where people can actually have their friends there and host them to that. And then we go to the wee hours and go to the courthouse for the after party. So the participants...
For folks across the country, to the courthouse?
The courthouse is a nightclub in the city of Toronto, so we're opening the courthouse nightclub.
Yeah, we have one called Government, too, for no apparent reason.
There you go.
And the courthouse. Okay, so when does it all start?
The official ceremony starts at 3 p.m. We will have TTC participating with their World Pride bus and bringing our guests to the event. They will be married en masse with 12 officiants with a group wedding, and then from there each of the couples will go to their own area and sign off on their marriage and their vows.
Is it a non-denominational service, is one to assume?
It's non-denominational, but they will actually have their own vows within their private ceremony right after on the grounds.
This is a pretty large affair. Is it also a private affair, or can the public come?
No, it is a private affair, so it's the participants and their guests, and when you see there's 100 participants getting married, they each get guests, so we're up to 1,000 people. But, you know, the world press will be there, so this will be a public wedding showcasing Toronto around the world.
Big day, and it's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Okay, Nick, thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.